Okay, today we're gonna deal with the consumption error. So suppose we have this circuit here, and the problem is given a circuit, this one, with R1 63 kilo ohm, so this one, and R2 18 kilo ohm, so this one. If the volume measured by the voltmeter here is 2.014 volts, and the internal resistance of the meter, RV, is 200 kilo ohm, what's the consumption error? Now, there are a few things that we're gonna do because the consumption error is actually is given by, well, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna write it down. Then you're gonna see why we're gonna need a lot of things. So the first thing we're gonna need to find out is RG. The reason why we have to find RG is that VG, which is one of the things we're interested for. So VG is equal to Vm times 1 plus Rg over Rv. Now, we have everything other than Rg. Therefore, we have to find Rg first. Now, what's Rg? Well, Rg is actually given by R2 in parallel with R1. So R2 parallel to R1. Now, R2 parallel to R1 basically means that Rg is 18,000 times 63,000 over 18,000 plus 63,000. So it's 18,000 times 63,000 over 18,000 plus 63,000. So Rg, if we multiply these two, we get 1 million, no, 1 billion 134 million. Okay, getting a little bit uncomfortable with these numbers, but that's fine. 18,000 plus 63,000 is easily computable, is 81,000 instead. So Rg is, well, this is huge. Divided by this one is 14,000 ohm. So now we have Rg. Now that we have Rg, we're gonna use it to plug it into this formula and find Vg. So now that we know Rg, now that Vg, as I said, is Vm times 1 plus Rg over Rv. So Vg is equal to, well, Vm, we know Vm, because it's it's the voltage of the voltmeter, so 2.014. So 2.014 times 1 plus Rg, we just found out Rg is 14,000, over Rv, but we know Rv is 200,000, so over 200,000. Now, Vg, therefore, is, well, is 2.014 times, well, 1 plus 0.07, which gives us Vg equal to 2.014 times 1.07. Therefore, Vg is equal to 2.154 volts. So now we have everything we need to finally find EC, which is the consumption error. So what's EC? EC is given by 100 times Vg minus Vm. 100 because it's a percentage. So Eg minus Vg minus Vm over Vg. And we know all of this. So EC is equal to 100 times, well, Vg, we know the voltage is 2.154, so 2.154 minus Vm, we know that as well, so the voltage is the voltmeter, so 2.014, everything over Vg, which is again 2.154. So again, EC is 100 times 0.141 over 2.154. So again, EC is, well, it's still 100 times 0.065. Therefore, EC is 6.54%. And this is our answer. So again, to calculate the consumption error, which is in a percentage, in this case we had to, well, the percentage error is 100 times Vg minus Vm over Vg. And of course, to find this, you have to calculate Vg first. And to find Vg, you have to calculate Rg first. But as I said, it's nothing too scary, something you can do. So again, I hope it helps, and cheers.